In this video, I'm taking a look at the GameStop exclusive Paz Vizsla Star Wars Funko Pop from The Mandalorian. Let's jump right into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christopher, and this is the GameStop exclusive Paz Vizsla Star Wars Funko Pop from The Mandalorian. He's actually, thinking of it, like when I first saw this thing, I was thinking, where did it show up in The Mandalorian? He is a Mandalorian character, but he didn't show up with his blade like this until he was fighting Din Djarin in the Book of Boba Fett. So kind of misleading with the Mandalorian packaging, I suppose, but he is a Mandalorian character from the Mandalorian series originally, so I guess it kind of makes sense in some ways. But anyways, this is one of 4 possible Star Wars Funko Pops you're able to get in the Mandalorian mystery box that is exclusive to GameStop. However, up here in Canada, one mystery box, Mandalorian mystery box, which includes 2 pops and I think a sticker and a pin and maybe a patch, costs $60 Canadian up here. So for me to get 4 Funko Pops, all 4 of the Funko Pops that you have the chance of getting in these boxes, I'd have to buy at least 2 boxes, which would set me back $120. For me, it's not worth it because the chances of getting all 4 in your first 2 boxes, chances are pretty slim. Like I might have got all 4, I might have got lucky, but I didn't want to take that chance because I don't want to spend $120, $180, $240 to get all 4 Funko Pops and then have these duplicates that I have to try and sell later. So I decided to go on Facebook Marketplace and pick this guy up, along with a couple of the other ones that are possible ones that you can get in the box, which I will do reviews on later this week as well. But for the time being, we got Paz Vizsla here, who is also known as the Heavy Mandalorian. So he does have a previous Funko Pop that we will compare to this guy, but quick look at the packaging. As you can see, the packaging is exactly the same as your usual Mandalorian Funko Pops from the Mandalorian series. So it's got that gradient gray in behind everything with the orange pinstriping, the black medallion behind the series number. So Paz Vizsla is number 562 in the series. As I mentioned, he is a GameStop exclusive, so he does have that GameStop exclusive sticker, as do all the other ones that come in the Mandalorian mystery box. It says Paz Vizsla on the front with an image of the Funko Pop there. If you turn to the side, your usual Funko Pop branding as well with the image and the color scheme continued. There's the back of the box. It's got the I think this is the first wave of Mandalorian Funko Pops from Season 2. I believe this is what this was. But correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. It's got the Mandalorian logo down there and Funko Pop and Star Wars branding. There's the other side there, your usual Funko Pop packaging there, and same with the top there, so nothing new there. But let's get this guy open and we'll take a closer look at Paz Vizsla. Alright, so there is Paz Vizsla out of the packaging, and I gotta say, very strong pose, very dynamic pose. I love the action pose that he is in. He's in that attack pose with that blade in hand. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think Paz Vizsla showed up wielding his blade in the Mandalorian series itself, so I think this pose is from the Book of Boba Fett. I can't remember what episode. I think it was like 6 or 7 when he showed up, and he was fighting Din Djarin, who was wielding the Darksaber there, trying to claim the Darksaber from Din Djarin there. So I think this is from that scene. But as I mentioned, correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments if you know exactly what this scene this guy is from. But he does look very, very cool. Like I said, that pose very, very cool, the action pose. I will compare him to the other quote-unquote Paz Vizsla, which was named the Heavy Mandalorian back in the first season there. So I will compare the two Funko Pops. But this guy looks fantastic. Lots of nice little details. So his armor is that kind of light blue, that baby blue. Sorry, light blue with the mix of the baby blue on the helmet there near his mouth. And then some silver, some metallic silver paint around the helmet. Yeah, little silver accents around the helmet as well as on his armor. The blade is a metallic silver. He's got metallic silver accents on his chest plate there, as the same as on the back there. He doesn't have a jetpack for some reason. I don't know if he was not wearing one at this point in time when this like in this pose. But very cool Funko Pop nonetheless. But those, I guess those are the clasps or attachments for where you would put on your jetpack, I guess. He's got this nice little robe or cloth hanging down at the back. Kind of gives off some Viking warrior vibes, I guess, with that there. And then he does have some yellow armor, or yellow on his armor there, on his leg armor, as well as his one gauntlet on that side, and then mixed with some different browns and beiges for the rest of his outfit. So very, very, very cool looking Funko Pop. I like the look of this guy. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this pose is from the Book of Boba Fett when he's facing off against Din Djarin. But yeah, no, love the attack pose. The defensive pose against Din Djarin. He looks very, very cool. If it is from that scene from the Book of Boba Fett, would have been cool if he had that shield coming out from his other gauntlet there, because he kind of had a shield up on one hand and he was fighting with the blade with the other hand. So that would have been cool to do. But still a very cool looking Funko Pop and a very neat one to add to the collection. But let's compare him to the Heavy Mando Funko Pop from a few years ago. Alright, so there is the Heavy Mandalorian Funko Pop on the left side of the screen, and then the Paz Vizsla on the right. Both fantastic looking Funko Pops. Like, I love the look of this character. The combination of like the colors on his outfit, the yellows, the different shades of blue with the grays and the beige. Like, such a great looking character. So it looks like pretty much the same head sculpt, and I think they gave it like a little paint refresh on the Paz Vizsla version on the right. But same head sculpt from what I can tell. Both very, very cool stances, as you can see from the back. So his jetpack is attached to his heavy blaster, so that's where his jetpack would go. One thing I do notice, looking at the both of them, the Heavy Mando has the Mythosaur skull on his shoulder pad, where the Paz Vizsla Funko Pop does not. So kind of a little bit disappointing that they didn't put that on there. I feel like the Mythosaur skull is movie accurate or television show accurate, but not a deal breaker though for me. Very cool Funko Pop nonetheless. Very nice Funko Pop and a very nice addition to the collection. But what do you think of the GameStop exclusive Paz Vizsla Star Wars Funko Pop? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and then click to watch one of my other reviews. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.